What's the story, Morning Glory? What's the word, Hummingbird? Thank you so much for clicking on my channel and for joining me for this discussion about Simone Biles. So I haven't done celebrity commentary in a very long time until I came across this Simone Biles situation. Now, I was scrolling through TikTok and I did see a clip of the interview that her husband, Jonathan Owens, did on this podcast. And I didn't think nothing of it. I saw it, I heard it, I listened to it, and the thing that really struck me the most about that interview more than anything else, it wasn't him even saying that he thought that he was the catch and not so much her, but him, because he said that the men are always the catch, which I thought was a very asinine thing to say, very ignorant thing to say, but we'll get into that later. The thing that really struck me was when he said that him and Simone Biles met on an app, on a dating app. And it was the one, I don't know if all of them you swipe left and right, or if it's just one particular one that you swipe left and right. I have no idea. But he swiped whatever it is, whatever direction, and he got matched with Simone Biles. And I'm thinking to myself, why is Simone Biles on a dating app? Someone with her prestige and who she is. I would have thought that if she wanted to meet someone, that she would have either hired like a professional matchmaker or had someone within her camp, hook her up with somebody. I was so confused about Simone, imagining Simone Biles on a dating app and she's swiping left and right. That completely blew my mind. Now, I know that I have heard of other celebrities, like very well-known celebrities also using dating apps. So are there special apps for celebrities, or on the regular apps, is there like a special category for people who make a certain amount of money if you're in a certain tax bracket, or are they matching like celebrities like Simone Biles with just, Pookie and Ray Ray from down the street? Like, I'm not understanding how this is happening, because I definitely would have thought that a person of Simone Biles' stature and her position in the world as an Olympian, a gold medal Olympian, that multiple gold medal Olympian, would not be on some random dating app looking for a man. So that's the part that confused me the most, that he got matched with her on a dating app. So then he goes on further to say that, because the guys on the podcast were saying how, oh, wow, you got Simone Biles, she caught you, and, making it like, wow, you really hit the jackpot of whatever, because you got matched with Simone Biles. And he was like, no, she was the one that really got lucky, because she got matched with me, because I'm the catch, because men are always the catch. Ignorant. Absolutely ignorant. Like, who are you? How can you even compare to Simone Biles? Like, who are you? So then he goes on to talk about how he looked on, I guess, on her social media. He saw that she had a really big following, and so he decided to go ahead and message her because of the fact that she had this really big following. And he didn't know who she was, which is, people found that really unbelievable, because so many people who don't even follow gymnastics, they know who Simone Biles is. He says he didn't know who she was because he doesn't follow gymnastics. And he said that when she was in the Olympics, whatever year that was, when she was in the Olympics winning all those gold medals, he wasn't watching the Olympics because he was in football camp and they didn't have cable or something. I don't know, just some really stupid, convoluted stories about not having cable and not watching the Olympics. I don't even think you have to have cable to watch the Olympics. I don't know what was going on with that. Everything he said was very suspicious. It didn't sound right. And the kicker is that Simone Biles was right there in the room with him, in the studio with him. And, she's just giggling away. And so he got a huge, like a ton of backlash from the things that he said, because he was very much minimizing who the hell his wife is, and minimizing the fact that, she's the catch, not you, completely, making it seem like she's the lucky one because she got me. Why? Because you're light skinned and you got dimples. Is that why? I don't understand why you would think that between the two of you that she was the one that ended up getting lucky. So he got this huge backlash, and him and Simone, they posted something online talking about how they're unbothered, and I'm just really worried about Simone Biles. I'm very worried about her, because this whole situation with her and Jonathan Owens is kind of like, I see it as maybe Simone is still kind of like in that headspace of where, she probably thinks that as much as she has accomplished in life, she probably feels like she is lucky to get someone like him, who is an athlete, a jock, cocky as hell, light skinned, some might say good looking. And she probably does feel like, well, I'm the one that, I was so lucky to find him. She probably does feel like that because I think a lot of this, it has a lot to do with colorism. I really do. I think a lot of this has to do with, because of the fact that she's a brown skinned girl, people like Jonathan Owens will definitely minimize the gem that she truly is. I think that this is about colorism. I think that if she was someone who looked like, Cassie or Zendaya or, one of these light bright, damn near white, exotic looking girls, mixed, Latino, whatever, I think that his conversation on this podcast would have gone a whole lot differently. But because a lot of people in general, but I'm seeing now, there's a lot of young people, like younger generations, who are really stuck on colorism. I mean, they're stuck on it bad. I mean, I thought my generation and older was bad, but there's a lot of people in these younger generations who have this colorism issue bad. And I think maybe, and I hate to say this because she's such an accomplished woman, I totally, completely admire Simone Biles and all that she has done. And she's almost, like unreal that someone could, like, so much is in this woman. The fact that she's an accomplished athlete, she's an accomplished Olympian, she's a beautiful girl, she's so intelligent. And it seems like she's got just the sweetest soul. When you hear her talk, she just sounds like so sweet and so down to earth. She's so much in one. But I think that even with all of that, she still sees herself as the brown skinned girl who is lucky enough to get the light skinned, cute jock. I think that in her head, that's how she sees it. And I think that's why she did that whole, oh, we're so unbothered. Because she probably does agree with the things that her husband had said. She probably does agree that, between the two of them, that she should be grateful that he graced her with his presence. I think that's how she sees it. Because if I was Simone Biles, and then my husband made a point to say, yeah, she drove 45 minutes to come see me, it would have been over and done with. Would have been over and done with. I don't think I would have gone as far as, ending my marriage over that dumb comment, but we would have had a discussion. And I for sure would not have put nothing on the internet that said unbothered, because I would have been very bothered. And that would have made me so mad if someone would have said, oh, she drove 45 minutes to come. That's another thing. Simone Biles, why are you driving anywhere to go see some man, especially some man that you don't even know? Why is that? What's going on, Simone? What's really going on, Simone? Talk to us. You're on these dating apps meeting randoms, and then you're driving 45 minutes to go see them. Make it make sense. Like I said, maybe she's just one of those people that suffers from colorism as well, where she feels like, I'm a brown skinned girl, no matter how much I've accomplished, the world will always see me in a certain way. They will never see me as like a sex symbol or someone to lust over, like a Beyonce or whatever. And I don't know. And then people were comparing their marriage to Sierra and Russell, to Serena Williams and her husband, how those two husbands really pump up their wives and put their wives on a pedestal, and they don't want the world to forget exactly who they're married to. Whereas Jonathan Owens, he wants Simone Biles to be the one to declare to the world that she was the lucky one, that she got this, this great catch, because he also is thinking to himself, I'm light skinned, I'm a jock, I'm an athlete, so who wouldn't want to be with me, even if it is Simone Biles? Oh, it's just a lot. It was a lot. And it's just really sad that she was just, sitting there giggling, and because I would have walked out, and we would have had a very serious conversation. And not only that, I think I would have posted online that, after having a very serious talk, no, I would have made him post online after having a very deep and meaningful conversation with my wife. I've come to the conclusion that I owe her an apology. He would have been doing some damage control, because the last thing that he would have been saying would be unbothered. It was just sad and pathetic. I'm sorry, Simone. I'm sorry, Simone, that you got, this is what you attached yourself to. And I'm sorry that you feel like you deserve for someone to talk to you like this, to talk about you like this. I mean, just realize, the star that you really are. And this guy is just trying to dim your light. So please, tread lightly, Simone. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it on your way out. Please don't forget to rate the video. If you like this content, subscribe to my channel, and I'll definitely talk to you later. Bye.